Here we are, we're having a good look at the Transformers Stealth... Oh, Speed Stars, okay. Speed Stars, Optimus Prime. Oh no, Stealth Force, okay, right. That was a bit confusing. Right, we're looking at the Stealth Force Electronic Optimus Prime. This was from Hasbro. This was done during, there was a period before Dark of the Moon came out, when they suddenly brought out these Stealth Force vehicles, where basically it would be the vehicle mode of the character. It wouldn't turn into a robot, but you would push a button or pull a lever and it would turn and deploy weapons. I had no idea what the whole point of this was, but then all of a sudden in Dark of the Moon, there they were, converting into like sort of like a half mode with weapons and everything. So that's basically what it was, Stealth Force mode, and it was integrated into the Dark of the Moon game and everything. It comes with instructions, it's simple as... And there's a nice picture of Optimus Prime, takes 3 AA batteries, try me on and off, cautions and everything. So yeah, I remember seeing these when they first came out. This was about £30 almost, and I was like, oh, I'm not paying £30 for it. It's a good toy for what it was, and at the time I didn't think it was worth it. Found it for like £5 when Dark of the Moon was finished coming out. I was like, oh, I'll get £5. And to be honest, I wish I'd got on it earlier. It is a great toy, it really is. This is the last electronic toy I have, other than the Mignano from Guardians of the Galaxy, but sort of like a display model toy. You don't really play with it. I suppose you can play with this one, but still, it's sort of more of like, I have it for more of a display piece because it's like the perfect look of Optimus Prime. There's no sort of weird sort of bits to it. So yeah, so let's have a quick look around. As you can see, it's Optimus from the first 3 films. There's flame decals. Underneath you've got the on, let me just focus on that, on and off try me button, the Autobot symbol, just unscrew there. This came out several times as well. It came out in different packaging. I got it, the original packaging version, where he's sort of slanted like this, driving down the street. There was another one where it was in a tube. So yeah, and you got an Autobot symbol and another button just underneath there. Alright, so yeah, it's basically just Optimus. We'll dim the lights and show you what it can do. And when I say dim the lights, I just draw the curtains. It's kind of a funny thing, but there you go. Alright, so here we go. That is absolutely awesome. This was probably one of the coolest features I'd seen on a Transformer toy in years. When it comes to auto transformations, they're kind of okay, but this, I was like, wow, that is just awesome. It is such an awesome transformation. We'll do it with the lights on as well, because it's a bit darkened, but it's just more or less just to see the lights light up. So that's cool. So that's the Autobot logo, does that. The little button on top does all the noises.
I am Optimus Prime. Autobots, transform and roll out.
The lights only come from the stacks and this little bit at the front, so there's no point twisting it while it's... As you can hear, it has so many sound effects. It's just such a great toy for that. It's just amazing how much sound effects they got into it. As you can see, there are 2 lights, one red one on the stacks and then the blue one down the middle. It has 2 rockets just here, and there's the button just underneath the hood there, so it fires these clear blue missiles. Or just blue coloured missiles there. So yeah, it's a great toy, and as you can hear, it actually is Peter Cullen which is nice. A lot of the other ones had been just random people, so it was nice to get Peter Cullen, which was nice. So yeah, it's great. Just tap that again, makes a transformer noise. All of his wheels go in, that goes down, these go up, all of this closes up. There's lights and sound still work.
Transform and roll out.
Obviously it looks a bit weird with the thingy down, but yeah, Optimus Prime. I'll show you with the lights back on. Let me just... Ta-da! The lights are back on. We'll show you the transformation sequence with the lights on. So yeah, it's very simple, but the amount of stuff that moves is great. I mean, he becomes so much wider all of a sudden. And it doesn't get boring either, because how can you not enjoy that sound effect? You hear the motor, but the sound of the transformation is just, it's that loud enough, and it's a really loud toy. I mean, that's what's good about it. It's such a loud toy, is that it it's deliberately loud so that you can't hear the motor so much. But yeah, goodness, this is such a fun toy. Well worth picking up if you can get one for not too much. They don't spend too much on it, but it's a good little toy, and I think it's worth picking up. So yeah, that's the Hasbro Stealth Force Optimus Prime electronic one from the Stealth Force series.